Holiday time is supposed to be a happy time. So why do a lot of people feel stressed and tired during the holidays? Today I'm going to talk about the sources of why many people feel stressed and fatigued. And I'm going to give you strategies and ways you can eliminate those feelings for you and your family members so that it can truly be a happy, jolly holiday season for you and your family. So I'd like to first welcome everybody. I am always so delighted to see our community joining in together, and especially with our topic about the holidays and about helping not only ourselves but our family members to deal with the stress and fatigue that we often feel. So I congratulate you for being here, and I'm really excited to help you up the joy and cut some of that stress that we tend to feel during the holidays. So I want to start talking about some of the sources of stress, and then we're going to talk about the solutions and the answers. Does that sound good? All right. And again, I want to welcome everybody. I love building community. So whether you're watching this live or on replay, if you can say hello to everybody in the chat, if you want to say happy holidays to everybody, or hello, or how are you doing? I just love seeing people talk in our community. So I'd love to see some comments, whatever you'd like to say. Loves to see some holiday wishes for everybody. And let's get to the topic and talk about some of the sources of stress. So the first one, when I think about this, that comes to mind is at holiday season, we're often stressed about finding the perfect gifts for everybody. Perfection is really an issue. We want to find the perfect gifts, especially for our kids and families. We want to wrap the gifts perfectly so they look beautiful and they have ribbons and beautiful paper. We just want perfection during the holidays. And often, speaking of perfection, we're looking for the perfect outfit to wear to some parties. What are we going to wear? And what are we going to have for our kids to wear for the holidays? Again, we're looking for the ideal outfit for everybody. What's everybody going to wear? And speaking of perfection, if we're planning parties, we look for every detail to make it go just perfectly. We want to pay attention to everything. And that can really cause stress and make us feel tired, paying attention to all the details of party season, in addition to the rest of our life of what we're doing. So perfection is an issue. And again, I want to say hello to the people who are joining us tonight. I always love our community, and I am going to pick somebody from the community who's with us to say hello. So hello to Sheena. I am so glad you were with us, Sheena. I am so glad everybody is with us. I am so happy to be bringing you this really important topic. It's one that I get asked a lot about at this time of year. So we started out talking about perfection as being one of the causes of stress, how we want to look incessantly to find the perfect gifts for our kids, for our partner, for our parents, for friends, for coworkers. We want to wrap them so they look perfectly. We plan so carefully to wear the perfect outfit for the holiday season, for a party, for our kids to wear the right thing. And again, if we make a party, we're trying to look at all of the details. Let's look at some of the other excesses that occur at holiday time. We're going to go past perfection, and now we're going to look at excesses that occur. Often we get invited to a number of holiday parties, and some of them we may want to go to, some of them we may really not want to go to, but we feel a little bit obligated to go to. Holiday parties often go late into the evening, so we're out of our normal routine. We may get less sleep than we used to because we're out partying. We also see at these parties a lot of excesses in sugary, sweet foods and desserts, in fatty foods, in sodas and sugary drinks, in alcohol. That is not necessarily the best for us and can interfere with our best physical conditions, can interfere with our sleeping as well. And also in terms of excesses, there are a lot of financial burdens in holiday season often. The finances that come with trying to buy those perfect gifts, trying to buy those perfect outfits for us, for our kids, the finances in making parties, or the finances in traveling to parties. So we all want to think about that. And when we're going to the late parties or the more frequent parties, we're often out of our regular routine and our regular self-care. So whereas we might go to the gym on regular days in the evening after work, we may be going to parties instead. Or we may be putting other self-care activities on the back burner during the holiday season. So I want you to think about things that can take you out of the stress and avoiding the stress. And again, the first one, we're going to go back, avoid the aim for perfection, the stress of finding the perfect gift and wrapping everything perfectly and paying for everything so that it's perfect and having it all prepared and the party's perfect. Aim for fun, for togetherness with people. It doesn't have to be perfect. Parties don't have to be perfect. Your outfit can be something you have in your closet. Gifts don't have to be the most expensive gift to be fun. We want to look for moderation, togetherness, and attention of being with people. Second thing is I want you to think about implementing boundaries, even if you're not used to it. You have the power, you have the right to say no to some parties. You don't have to go to every party that you're invited to. If there are some that you feel obligated to go to, family or work, consider if there's a possibility of showing up for an hour or part of the party and explaining you have something else you need to do, another party you have to go to, or whatever else. And again, a boundary of saying no, I just can't commit to that at this time. So boundaries also in terms of when the parties are. Are they late parties? Is it really interfering with your schedule, with your family's schedule, with your kids' sleep schedule? What about traveling? How does that fit into your schedule? And do you need to create boundaries in those areas as well? I always remind the mothers that I work with, the families and the parents that I work with, that boundaries at this time of year are really important to keep you on track, to keep you healthy, to keep you feeling energetic, and to keep you feeling happy, not obligated, but happy. So think about the boundaries. Watch your use of time with holiday activities and determine what you're comfortable with. What extra activities are you comfortable to take on for you and your family? What late parties, what late night parties, what after school activities, what can you say yes to? And what should you and do you want to say no to? The next cue I want to share with you is, again, remember when we're picking up these extra activities, these extra parties, these extra functions of shopping for gifts and all the things related to the holiday, we are often off of our routine, and frequently the first thing that goes off the side is self-care. So while you usually might go to the gym after work, you may be going to a party instead. So think and consider, and really take care of your self-care activities during the holiday season to make sure that you are staying healthy, with energy, and with the ability to stay focused on what you want to focus on, not necessarily feeling obligated to what other people want you to do. Which brings me to my next cue, which is a really, really important one. And I want you to really sit down and think about this, even with a pen and paper or with your phone, and write some comments. What is it that you would like to do for this holiday season that would make you happy? What would make you happy? What are the options available? And what are the things that are beyond, outside of what you feel comfortable with? I'd like you to really think about that and make some decisions. And again, having boundaries, creating boundaries, taking your power to say no to certain things is really important. This is your time. This is your holiday. This is your power to do what works for you and your family. So I want you to reevaluate the options that are ahead for you. I don't want you to plan things so you feel your calendar is too stuffed, too tight, too stressful. I want you to think about what makes you happy, what will make you feel focused and in a celebration mood this season, and what will bring joy to you and your family. So I'm really grateful to be here for all of you, to share these tips and strategies. Again, think about what in the holiday season works for you, what will bring happiness to you and your family. Build boundaries to keep out those things that you don't want, that are a burden to you, that you're not comfortable with. And welcome in those things that do create joy, that build happiness, that mean celebration for the holidays. I wish you and your families joy and happiness and fun, and I want to help you stay on track to build optimal happiness for you and your family. So make sure, if you are watching this in Facebook, that you join during the week in our group and look at all the recommendations that affect our year-round activities as well, so that you can stay on track. Next week, I will be back with another topic. Either next week or the following week, sometime soon, I'm going to be talking about New Year's resolutions and how to make the coming year your best year yet. So make sure you join me for that. You may want to bring family members, your partner or spouse, or family members, siblings, cousins, friends if you wish. I really want to help you create for yourselves your best year yet in the year coming up. And today, I want to help protect you and your families and help you create the best holiday season ever. So I look forward to seeing you in our group during the week and back here next Sunday at our regular time. If I can be of any personal help to you in terms of personal recommendations, you will find my calendar in our group. And I will be happy to see you in our group during the week so that you can look at all of my comments and recommendations. And again, back here next Sunday at our regular time, 8 o'clock Eastern. Have a wonderful week. I look forward to seeing you soon.